we finish this, loading this now, we're going back to finish up the second column down to the database. Now we're moving to open the database again, which is this one. Click on queries again.
So that's from the, if you want to put from the UI, from right here, whatever you put.
Yep. And then click on queries. And then run 6, 7, 8, tables and run. So click the drop down, there's tables, and then Mercer PC FSA, so this is the first one.
Merge DC.
Right?
Yep.
So open that, open the email, open the SA.
Access.
So that's the third one.
And
merge.
More contours.
Merge file. Merge contours. Same thing. And then this one, right?
Now we can move this with Excel spreadsheet.
And then right here, no, file control.
Put it under you know what, the way that I think Laura set it up, I think she set it up vice versa, where the yellow should be what Sanofi has in the Mercer. So before you copy it, I would just paste this right here.
Paste this here.
Yeah. Do you see why I'm saying that?
Yeah. So you can separate between Mercer and.
Correct, because the first one that you pasted wasn't
Sanofi.
It wasn't Mercer's. It was Sanofi's. So you know, like how on the guide it says paste it where the yellow is. The yellow should actually be right here.
It should have been okay.
Yep.
So let's see this one here. Right here. So this is where it should be. And then now I can copy this. Which is this is the HC. Let's see this. Okay. And then DC. So that's the whole pair right now, right? Which is not matching.
And then you 251 DC 279. Let me see. What does the HC says? 279. Okay. So go on the spreadsheet.
Should I copy those 0 and format the cell, or that's fine?
No, you don't have to format the cell because the cell's it's not showing it, but it's already there.
Okay.
So go on to the Excel. If you can open it a little bit.
Yeah.
Where it says discrepancy.
Yeah.
Click on Put the first one. Yep. Put equals. Click on the Sanofi minus
the formula.
The Mercer one.
Yep. Just drag it down. Drag it down.
Oh, in total.
Okay.
Just enter.
Oh, enter.
Yep, enter. So it's off by 3,613, and then same for the DC.
So I can just drag it down. So
it looks like we're 3,000.
Difference.
That's the difference. All right. First thing, I'm gonna have you look at something. I should have showed that to you in the beginning, but actually, when I first learned this process, I didn't know how to do it, so that's fine. We're gonna see if Sanofi sent us any negatives.
Okay.
Because when they send us negatives, they're on the table. You have to manually put a negative key where the year-to-date total is. For some reason, they indicate on there that it's negative, but the year-to-date is not reflecting negative. So what we're gonna do is, if you scroll up on the guide,
Okay,
right,
scroll up here.
where the Mercer one is. This is the Mercer one. I mean, it's the Sanofi one. It is the Sanofi one. Scroll down a little bit. Scroll down. All right. So it says in Access, pull up tables, Sanofi FSA, and update the appropriate column needs to reflect. The column negative needs to reflect on cell 18. All right. So we were supposed to do this before the Mercer total. So go to the Access table.
Okay, so now we're gonna try to do this.
Yep.
Go to Access tables here.
You can X out of that.
X out of the Access.
No, not at the Access. X out of the pop-ups.
All of those tables.
Yep.
Okay, I've done this.
All right.
Okay.
So we are going to go to the Sanofi FSA. So go to tables. Yep, you're on tables. Yep, you're already there. Tables. We're gonna find Sanofi FSA right here.
Okay, Sanofi FSA.
Okay.
Okay. Double click, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So this is like the whole file that we received. So we're gonna look for to see if there were any negatives. So
on cell 18.
On cell 18.
Okay, so
No, we're gonna correct it. In cell on cell 18.
okay.
So cell 17. Try and see if you can filter.
On 17.
17. Nope, 17. Filter to see. Yep, filter, and click on only the negatives.
Okay, show only the negatives.
Yep.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do is, it says an update a proper column needs to reflect the correct cell 18 and save. So cell 18, you're gonna put negatives in front of all.
Because you want to balance 17 and 18. Is that what you're doing?
Correct.
Okay,
so if 17 is negative,
it should also be the same.
no, in front.
Oh, in front.
In front of it needs to be negative. The year-to-date needs to be negative.
Okay, so negative that. So all of this needs to get negative, right? Negative. Negative ghost rider. Negative. And negative ghost rider.
Okay. And then if there is only a particular amount in the year-to-date, please insert 0. Alright, if there is only a per pay period. Basically, this is the per pay period amount. This is the year-to-date. Okay?
So this is the pay period amount?
Yep. This is the year-to-date. So it's really $859.17. $76.92. When you get the gist.
Yep.
Alright, so now if there is only a per pay period amount and no year-to-date, please enter 0. So an instant where, let's say there was a year-to-date amount right here. I'm sorry, a per pay period amount right here, and right here, field 20 was blank. You would just put 0. But in any case, that's not the case. So that's fine. So once you're done with that, you just need to save it.
Save this table, right?
Yep.
Save.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right here.
Just click the save button.
Yep. Save. All right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna re-import.
And we're doing this because we see the difference here, right?
Correct.
This is what we're trying to fix now, right?
We're trying to fix that. And actually, the negative portion, we were supposed to do that in the beginning, but that's fine. You can do it at the end, but you just have to like go back and redo. So with this, anytime that you fix something, you basically have to redo all the steps.
Okay.
Again.
Okay.
So we're gonna redo the FSA. And the Sanofi one is fine.
The first one is fine, right? Only the second one.
Scroll up for a second. I just want to make sure. You know what? Rerun the Sanofi one.
Okay.
if you scroll down, I believe that it says to rerun it. Scroll down. When change, run the Santa Fe query. Yep, when change, run the Santa Fe query over.
Alright. So, because we did some changes, we're gonna have to rerun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can close this now.
Yep, you can close that. Yep.
And then I can start with it.
Start from. Yep. Start. And when you make a note of that, right? So when you're rerunning it, you're gonna just start from right here. Actually, hold on. Maximize that. Scroll down. Okay, so you're gonna start with the queries. That's all.
Okay, so when you on the second time you redo this, this is where you start, right?
Yep, correct. As it says. That's what I know on there. So if you scroll down. Scroll down. Yep. Scroll down. When change, run the Santa Fe query over.
When change, run the Santa Fe query
But
over.
run the Santa Fe query and tables only over.
Only. So we start from here, right? Oh, no,
No,
here.
query. Yep, query 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna redo that for both Santa Fe. Okay, so the drop down again.
And the reason is, do you know why we're not doing this step 1 and 2?
Yeah, because it's no point to do that.
Correct.
It's just a query that got affected.
Correct. Because
the table, the table, we only tweak the table.
Correct. With this is the Santa Fe, data, right? So right now, this is already in our system, right?
This is the dump.
So this is the update that we made.
Right.
Yeah, the update that we made is on here, is on the dump.
Yep.
So now you just have to run the query.
Makes sense. So I just drop this down again under queries. And then from here, and then the 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 2, double click that, yes again. Yes again. Number 3, double click that, yes again. And then 4, double click that, yes again. And then 5 as well. Yes, and yes. After all this is done, we're going to open the tables. Click on the table. SFDC double click that. DC plus again. Open that. And then SFDC SK. See what it's saying. This is the use file control. Use a file control on top. Of this, we should see this. Copy this. And this is the DC. And then overwrite this, right? Or create a new one here.
Nope. Overwrite it.
Okay, and then copy the other one. And this is going to save. See, which is this one. Alright.
Do you see how, like, once we change the negative, it changed the discrepancy? It lowered it by at least like 2,000.
Yep.
All right. So now, so that's fine, right?
So I can close this.
We can close this.
I'll do the other database, right?
Yeah. What we're gonna do.